Hey everybody, it's Gary Mears. It's good to be with you. Last week in our video message, I talked about this passage from Hebrews 12 that says this: "Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out for us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of the faith." And I emphasized in this message that there's a path marked out for us, and we need to endeavor to find it. And when we do find it, we need to run with perseverance, keeping our eyes fixed on Jesus. But last week after that message, I got a very serious question from a woman of faith. She said, "How do I know? How do I know that the voice inside my head that's trying to point out the path for me is the voice of God and not the voice of something else?" And that's a great question. How do you know? We all have ideas and dreams and plans and a vision of where our life should go. But how do we know that these ideas and dreams and plans are divinely inspired? How do we know that this is what God intends for us to do and it's not a voice coming from somewhere else? So, here's a couple of ideas if you're struggling with this. First, study the Bible. Are these dreams and ideas and plans that are in your head, are they consistent with Jesus' teaching? And are they consistent with the supreme commandments that we love the Lord our God with all of our heart and all of our soul and all of our mind, and that we love our neighbor as ourselves? Are these ideas and dreams and plans consistent with that? 2, pray, meditate, talk with God. And again, are these ideas, plans, and dreams that you have, are they consistent? Are you hearing the same things over and over and over again? Because if you are, it's far more likely that it's coming from God than if these ideas that are popping into your head are changing on a daily basis. 3rd, talk to people whose faith and judgment you respect, and people who are going to be candid to you and tell you when they think that you're right and tell you when they think that you're not right. See what they think. And if after doing these things, that is the study and the prayer and the talking to friends, if you feel good about where you are, or if you're terrified about what you think God is calling you to do, then run with perseverance, knowing that you're not running alone. This passage about running with perseverance, again, is Hebrews chapter 12. But hear now the first verse from Hebrews chapter 11, which reads, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for, and assurance about what we do not see." Again, now faith is confidence in what we hope for, and assurance about what we do not see. In light of what we just talked about, you're probably thinking, what are you, crazy? I just told you I have doubts. I have told you that I don't have assurance and I don't have confidence. What good is this verse to me? Why don't we think of Hebrews 11 verse 1 as aspirational? Wouldn't our lives be better? Wouldn't we have more peace if we did have that kind of faith? A faith that was sure about what we hope for and certain about what we do not see. Let's work towards that, perhaps in the manner I just talked about. But know this, there's a great story from Mark chapter 9, and if you're with me at all, you probably have heard me tell this story many times. It's about a man who brings his son to the disciples to be healed, and the disciples can't heal him. He then takes the boy to Jesus and he describes these extreme seizures that the boy has had. Jesus asks the boy, "How long has he been like this?" "From childhood," the father answered. "It often throws him into the fire or the water to kill him. But if you can do anything, take pity on us and help us." "If you can," Jesus said, "everything is possible for one who believes." Immediately the boy's father exclaimed, "I do believe. Help me in my unbelief." And Jesus heals the boy. The father had doubts. He told Jesus he had doubts. He told Jesus he had unbelief. But Jesus healed the boy nonetheless. And here's the point. We should aspire to have that kind of faith that's described in Hebrews 11 verse 1, where we're sure of what we hope for and certain of what we do not see. But we need to rest assured that God loves us in our uncertainty and God embraces us in our doubt. So let's continuously seek to find that path that's marked out for us. And let's do that every day. It's going to take work. Every day. The perseverance is needed both in the seeking and in the running. But in both the seeking and the running, we're not alone. We are loved, cherished, and valued as the creation of God that we are. So go in peace. Continue the work. Have a great day. Have a great week. Again, it's good to be with you. If you want to talk further about this, or you have questions about this topic, or any of the topics we've been talking about, reach out for me. I'd be eager to hear from you. Take care, everybody. See you soon.